Gamers, we're back with Vortex versus Poppy Paul, bro. Apparently, this has been the greatest series in the world. I'm joking. That's not what I was told, but I was told this is one of the best, if not the best series of the tournament. So let's fucking get into it straight away, boys. We're going to be having Poppy Paw on Mongols versus Vortex on the Holy Roman Empire. Now, I know Vortex does like HRE, but apparently recently in the tier list he put it at B tier. Now, I do know Vortex, like in tournaments, maybe is putting some civs lower to make his opponent maybe think like, you know what, he doesn't think that civ is good or something like that. I don't know. But he's playing it right here, and he's going to be playing it against Poppy Paw's Mongols, which Poppy Paw plays and has always played Mongol, I feel like. Oh no, he's having the thing. Oh no. 149 wood. Oy, oy, oy. That's a tilter right there, boy. Okay, there we go. Barracks is coming up. So he's trying to build a barracks in the range of this. But Poppy Paw has always played Mongols. He's very experienced with Mongols. He's very good with Mongols. So, yeah. Okay. So that being said, this map is completely broken for Mongol. Like, absolutely busted. Oh, this might be a disaster. Oh, but he doesn't know. Oh, is that gonna finish? It's gonna finish. But is that villager gonna survive? Run! He doesn't know where the TC is, so this is gonna lose his spearman. Oh my god, he pulls back. But he still gets hit! Wow. These guys are tippity top of the crop, bippity bop. And he's gonna lose his spearman. Oh my god, that's a disaster. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Holy shit, that is not good. That is not a good start right there for Vortex. Losing first two spearmen. So, so this is Excavation, for those that don't know. And this map has 4 Forgotten Ruins. There's no relics, but when Forgotten Ruins is mined out, you get a relic. But this gives you 60 stone per minute. So, because of that, this map is completely broken for Mongol. Like, when I say broken, I don't mean like it has an advantage over other civs. I think it's like absolutely fucking batshit insane. So, you usually, if you want to try play against Mongol, you usually want to pick a civ that can fight in Dark Age to counteract Mongol doing this. But Vortex losing 2 villagers, maybe that's why he went on gold immediately. He just gave up, said, okay, this ain't working. But basically what Poppy Paw is gonna do now... What? Oh, okay. Dude, I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now? What is happening? Okay, that makes more sense. Dude, that confused. I thought he misclicked all the villagers or something. Oh, don't lose a spearman. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna get survival techniques. Okay, that's fine. That's really good. So he gets the boar and the gold. That's really good value. But what I was going to say is, what you usually do here as Mongol is you go barracks and you go around capturing these Forgotten Ruins, and you put 4 villagers in 4 different Forgotten Ruins. Okay. Wait, did he go double villager? I didn't see it. And it just makes Mongol have bajillion more units compared to Mongol on normal map. Because look, you're supposed to have 70 stone per minute. He already has 130. So imagine a Mongol player with double stone income in Dark Age. That's what he's playing against right now. And I'm a bit surprised. I mean, I'm not necessarily surprised. I would probably send this spearman home, to capture one of these. Or, yeah, okay. So he's going to change the rally. Denying the gold is good, because then Vortex can go pro scouts. But he should make more spearmen and go around and capture these sacred sites. They're basically sacred sites for Mongol, if you like, compared to what it is for Delhi. So good micro from Vortex. He's saving a lot of the spearmen, but the gold is being denied. Oh! Okay, close. So he's gonna age up. And, oh my god, he misclicks. No. Okay, he corrects it. So, another thing that you can do is, before this point of interest gets depleted, you can see in 190 seconds this becomes a relic, you can just take the villager out and put it back in, and the timer starts again. So basically, as Mongol, if you capture 4 forgotten ruins, which are on your side of the map, you get 240 stone per minute, which... Ooh, losing a con there. Which allows you to produce, like, absurd amount of units. So, yeah. Vortex immediately goes into archer range. I like that. Because there's a lot of economy here for Puppy Paw. And he hasn't aged up yet. So these are Dark Age spears versus Feudal Age spearmen. So, good start from Puppy Paw. But now Vortex is kind of striking back. But... the problem is he gonna have enough food? Honestly, I kind of wonder in this position as Vortex, do you just go for... is it better to just go farms here and not pro scouts? I'm not actually sure. But he captures the second one, and he's stone per minute. Look, this gives 100, and these two give 120. So he's gonna have 220 stone per minute, which is more than double what Mongol has in Feudal. So this gives you the ability to double produce units pretty much permanently, and you can upgrade your towers like whatever you need it. Look, he insta upgrades the tower, and whatever production building he throws down, it's probably going to be an archer range, I would imagine. Watch this. He goes from like, this is an uncomfortable position, right? You're kind of like, oh shit, that looks kind of rough for him. Watch this. Yeah, archer range. He's gonna have more units in like 2 minutes. Permanently is 300 stone per minute. Wait, how's it 300? No, it's 240 plus 100. It's 340. But if he has all 4, but he doesn't have 4, he has 2. Right? Ay, psycho. The math isn't mathing. So now he's gonna double produce archers. Look at this! He's been producing double spearmen the whole time, and now he can just switch to double archer the whole time. Look! He can do another one! It's crazy! Watch this! Watch this! The unit count, just watch it. Watch it. Pay attention. So he's gonna go pro scouts. I feel like he kind of is losing tempo here. Obviously he's still producing, but I wonder if farms would be better there. And now look, with Yam Aura, he's just gonna push this back. And look at that unit count. It's slowly closing in. Slowly closing in. And he has almost, the next round he's gonna have more archers. Look at that. Now he has more archers than Vortex. It's insane! And he only has 2, by the way. Oh no, he messed up! So I don't know if this was changed for this tournament, by the way. But I know that in the previous tournament, you could just pull out the villager and put it back in. So I don't know if it's not allowed. Or he just did an oopsie doopsie there. Because you definitely do not want that to happen as Mongol. Yeah, I'm not sure why Vortex didn't ban it. I feel like a civ that could maybe compete with Mongol here is Lancaster. Or maybe Vortex practiced against Mongol on this map and it went well for him. I don't know, so he didn't feel like he needs to ban it. Who knows, right? But yeah, he's gonna capture another one, get that income back up. And look at this, 17 archers versus 11 right now. That's fucking wild. Oh no. Vortex does a little misclick. And he loses 3 archers, which makes the whole situation even worse. Okay, this one he took out and put it back in. So apparently it is still allowed. So he just forgot this one, I guess. So that's actually a pretty big deal. But now he's producing double Keshik. Like, it's just crazy. Like, this map is fucking insanely good for Mongol. It's yeah. I mean, you can see it. And he's playing against HRE, so it's not like he's playing like against the, you know, low eco civ can't produce a lot of units. HRE can produce a shit ton of units super fast. Maybe overextending a little bit. I mean, the Keshik, one of them is coming. And Puppet Boy is just putting a lot of pressure right now. Deer Stone's forward, so he's just gonna go for it. No eco upgrades, except double broadaxe. I missed that one. Wheelbarrow for Vortex. And survival techniques, another archer range. So he might just try to fight Mongol. But 18 archers, like, you're kind of approaching a critical mass where it's like 30 plus archers will just start killing horsemen, you know, at that point. Deerstone, if he unloads that, sacrifices the Khan. If you want the unit to tank damage and just die, Khan is better than losing like a Keshik or archers or whatever. And now he has Yem Network for 15% move speed, which is super good because HRE has 10% move speed. So now your archers are faster than HRE archers, so you can actually kite the HRE, which is really, really good. And yeah, I mean, it looks like Puppet Boy is just gonna... He's just gonna commit to this. Double deer right here has fallen. And you can see this. There's 3 deer there, I think. Yeah, look, idle villagers. Idle villagers right there, so he's already in trouble. Meanwhile, Puppet Boy has full map control. So, yeah. The thing is, if Mongol goes heavy Keshik Archer in this amount, and you go for, like, Horseman Spearman, I just don't think you can make enough of either of those. Like, I feel like the only chance you kind of have is, like, going Mass Spear Horseman or something like that. But then Puppet Boy would just make Spearmen, so I don't know, man. I think just the amount of units that Mongol can produce, unless you manage to stop it in Dark Age, I think you're just cooked. Like, look at the unit count. And by the way, now he's double producing Keshiks, I think. So the Keshiks are just streaming in right now. Look, his eco is so good, he can even like afford eco upgrades while producing all these Keshiks and archers. 2 villagers killed, but the real death is right here. Look at that. And he pro-scouted, by the way. He got all the deer. This is the last deer. So he got all the deer on his side of the map, and he's still running out of food because HRE vacuums the food. That's why I kind of wonder... Oh, he has so much food, but he doesn't have any gold. That's kind of why I wonder if it would have been better if he went for farms. Is this live or recorded? This is live, brother. I'm right here. I'm right here. So see, even though his villagers are out in the open with like no towers, no defense, Vortex can't afford to harass. Like, he literally just died immediately. Look, he's even set... Oh, that's just the scout. Probably gonna try to yoink deer, but that is looking pretty rough. And again, Puppet Boy should have had 120 more stone per minute if he didn't deplete the first one and if he captured the 4th one, which he never did. So he could have had even more units, if you can imagine. Which is kind of wild. And Vortex looks like he's... Yeah, looks like he's trying to age up because he had 1.2k food almost. Maybe pro-scouting into, like, burger would work. Or maybe pro-scout into, like... Or maybe just skipping pro-scouting and going farms immediately. Okay, there's some interesting matchups that I've seen in this series. that I'm super excited to see. And one of them we're going to take a look at right now. This one, HRA Mongol, I've seen it on Excavation before. China versus Delhi. And we have apparently a really good game after on Holy Island with KT versus Ayubit. Now, not only we're seeing Delhi versus China, which historically has been Omega favored for China, but we're also seeing Altai, which is Altai is one of the maps of all time. Any further comments are sufficient. Recently, Vortex released a tier list and he put both China and Delhi in S tier, which China for sure S tier, Delhi, I don't know. Let's look at the spawns. So for Delhi's side, you want to look at sacred sites and how easy they are to wall off. I mean, I feel like you kind of want the opposite. You kind of want this to be open. Is this EGC Altai how it always is, or is it RNG? I actually don't know. Because I feel like usually the closer one is open. I'm not actually sure. But I feel like if it was the opposite sides were open, it would be better. Who has a better spawn? I mean, sacred sides kind of look weird because of the passages. I mean, I think they're both pretty. They're like mirrored in a way, but not really mirrored. But I don't think it's gonna play that big of a role. This matchup is usually not like one guy's aggressive, the other guy's camping. The matchup is very aggressive on both sides. Like, I'm assuming Vortex is gonna go pro scouting. Even though, is pro scouting even good on this map? Because one of the deer packs is here. And then what can you get? 3, 6, 9, maybe these two. So, or these 3 deer. So 12 deer. I mean, I guess it's still worth it, right? So I think you go pro scouting here as Vortex. And as Delhi, I mean, you just try to prevent it, right? Delhi is not so he is not going pro scouting. You can see, Poppy Paw. So if he wanted to go pro scouting, oh wait, he's making another mill. Maybe it's going to be on this one. Because there's still 12 deer you can get, the small ones that are further away. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just starts it here, but he's not starting it yet. Not sure if he forgot or what, but he also made this with 1, which leads me to believe it's only for this. Yeah, there we go, Pro Scouts. So basically, Delhi wants to deny Pro Scouting from China until, and you know, capture sacred sites and all that, and then Pro Scout themselves. And China wants to Pro Scout, defend Pro Scouts, deny the sacred sites, and either all in feudal with like mass Zuginu spearman type of play, or rush castle and go for mass lancers. Now the meta in this matchup, when I say the meta back in the day, is like when we saw this matchup quite a bit more on open maps, because China is banned quite often these days. China, I don't even think they went pro scouting. I think they just went like spearman, Zuginu, and that's it. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's a big mistake. Losing a villager like that this early in the game is a pretty big mistake. So China would usually just go spearman, archer range, and then just mass Zuginu, and then just kind of kill Delhi player. But we'll see if that's what Vortex is gonna do or not. Now the sacred sites, he could definitely wall it off, but it's not like a super tiny wall off. It kind of requires quite a bit to wall off. So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. He is denying these deer, at least for now, but I feel like there's so many deer in so many different directions that it's kind of hard to prevent pro scouting on Altai. Now that I look at it, because obviously this you can't deny. This is here, then you have a deer pack here, then you have a deer pack on the middle. That's 3 different sides. loses a spearman. He's going to lose another spearman. So, not a very good start for Vortex. Losing a villager and spearman, and one more is low HP. Oh my god, he's going to lose 2 more? Oh, that's a disaster. Okay, he lost 2 spearmen. That's a pretty bad start. Like, you're already supposed to push this back and start getting these deer. His scouts are just chilling, but he has enough food, so it's not like a game ending or anything like that. Now, scholars are moving out. Scouts are trying to get the deer in the middle. That ain't happening. He's gonna have to do a detour on that. And yeah, blacksmith. So it looks like he is gonna play feudal. At least. And in order to make Zugunu, you need a Barbican. And I think making Barbican, like here, would probably be the best play possible regarding Barbican positioning, because you kind of protect this, and the gold. And then this side is protected from your TC, and then this side is protected from your Barbican. But instead he's making archers. And wait, I just realized Poppy Boy hasn't made anything else. Wait, what? Poppy Boy is just making Ghazis. He hasn't made any other production building? And now he's got 16 on wood. What the fuck? That's a very long time to be on, Wait, what? That's a very long time to be on one production building. Because you usually have the resources. I'm confused now. You usually have the resources already to put another production building. So I'm not... I guess he was consistently producing Ghazis literally the whole time, but... yeah. I feel like this is probably a double or even a triple archer range and maybe a double blacksmith. Because 16 on wood is quite a lot. There's action everywhere right now. He's still trying to deny pro scouting. He's denying pro scouting here. He's captured 1 sacred site. Obviously not amazing. You kind of want all 3 captured by now. Blacksmith loses a villager. There's stuff happening everywhere. Okay, he's gonna deny that. He's got so much gold, by the way. Look how disgusting this civ is, by the way. He's not mining gold. Look at this. He is not mining gold. How disgusting is this civ, by the way? Look at this! He got 3 upgrades and pro scouting, and he's not mining gold, and he's got 750 gold. It's insane! Like, I've said this like a fucking 2 years ago. The taxes need to be nerfed immediately. Like, the tax system is just... look at this. It's absolutely broken. It's insane. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta get rid of that. Okay, so he has crap ton of Ghazis. He's just raiding around. He's trying to do as much damage. Would be really good if he got these back to heal up a little bit. Yeah, if he heals these up, that'd be really good. Okay, he's not gonna go Barbican route, so he's not gonna commit to feudal. He is instead gonna go fast castle and probably just go stables and archer ranges. So he's probably gonna continue, yeah, he's gonna continue archer and then lancer combo. So this is fine too. Like I said, there's 2 options that he could do. I think both are fine to do and both are okay. It just depends what he wants. Now, he doesn't have Barbican, so if he gets pressured here and gets overwhelmed, he will not be able to actually mine gold. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. There's a gold at the bottom, I guess he could go to, and then Poppy would have to go all the way around. Imperial Palace, not Clock Tower? No, nobody goes Clock Tower anymore. Because the meta is very fast right now with pro scouting into mass lancer and archer, that nobody makes siege early because you're just gonna get mowed down by the cavalry. So the meta or not right now, but like for the past 6+ months has been Imperial Palace. And I mean, I would usually probably put it a little bit greedier, like here, just to get more vision. But yeah, he already gets like good amount of vision. Look, he can see like all the way here something is coming, and he can use the Imperial spies to see where all the villagers are, so it's easier to raid. So it's really good. Yeah, Poppy Boy is just now getting blacksmith upgrade, so he did go double blacksmith. That's super, super late blacksmith. Ooh, the mass Ghazi run by. That is either going to be really good or really bad. It's not going to be in the mid kind of area. He's getting a lot of idle time, but I feel like he lost a lot more there than he got. Yeah, he was in destroyed value, he had more, and now he's behind on destroyed value. So I feel like he went from being in a really good spot to in a little bit of a less of a spot, if you will. Now, Vortex is pushing in. He's going, as I like to call it, full baboon. That's when you just rally everything forward. He's making spearmen. 21 spearmen, 18 archers. The spearmen are veteran. More Ghazis coming in. Now, this is a secret. Okay, so this is a way bigger value raid than what just happened. Because this is only 3 Ghazis, and he's stopping basically wood and food gathering. So that's pretty big. Now, Poppy Boy is still in feudal age. Is he gonna dive again? How's he gonna defend? Uh-oh. This might turn out to be like one of those weird games. And by the way, Vortex did not decap the sacred site. So Poppy Boy has enough to age up. And this is one of those... Okay, so this is a really weird situation where Vortex now kinda has to go. You see this? He immediately goes. And this is why. So he's taking losses. So what Poppy Boy just did, this is a very important... Let me pause this for a second. This is very important lesson. So someone might be like, why is Vortex throwing the game here? So what happened is Poppy Boy harassed, went back... And then Vortex probably assumed that Ghazis are going back, but they went backwards, attacked the gold, and in that like half a second, Vortex understands immediately that he needs to attack, because if he now goes back, the villagers are already lost. I mean, he has 11 villagers lost, which is terrible. So you have to attack here, or the game is over anyway. So you have to do counter damage, or you might as well just leave the game, because going back is not an option, right? So that's why he's diving here. So basically, Poppy Boy is forcing him to take this really shit engagement into TC and potentially into Scholars, while Poppy Boy just killed 15 workers total, and now he can even go back and defend. So he's putting Vortex in an all-in position. Look at this, he's target firing the spearman, and even though he's age behind, look, the spearman went back, and now the Ghazis are gonna get us around. This was really, this is like a how to, okay, well, not that part, but this is like how to force your opponent to all in into your TC 101 right here. Is he gonna choose the villagers? Yeah, okay, so he's gonna snipe villagers. He's sniping them one at a time. He's going for this first, to garrison villagers in houses. Okay. The archers are gonna go down, and suddenly, watch this. Suddenly, we're in a game where the worker count is equal, but this is the problem. Worker count being equal, and Delhi having 2 sacred sites, and Delhi having 3 upgrades is not equal. You're behind that situation. And Delhi is still pro-scouting, whereas China has finished pro-scouting his side of the map. So, look, he has 1 deer there. So now he's going on berries, and Delhi is still doing a little bit of pro-scouting on the deer. So, now the advantage is in Delhi's hands if he just waits for the upgrades to finish, because Vortex doesn't have the economy to take all these upgrades, right? And Delhi, well, it's free, right? So he can just do that without a problem. Now, 12 scholars is a decent amount. Could be better, a little bit better, but it's a pretty good amount. and he should start taking relics, but it has been a pretty chaotic game, so honestly he might have just like there might be just too many things happening right now, and he's kind of like fucking steering that he's gonna die. But realistically, or you know, in the perfect scenario, I guess you wanna already be trying to take all 5 relics as Delhi here. Or maybe he just wanted to stay in for the upgrades, actually. That's also a possibility. Maybe he just wanted to stay in base until +2/+2 finished and the veteran upgrades finished as well. So that's also a thing. Did his archer upgrade did not complete, by the way. So his archer upgrade got destroyed, and I don't think... Is there another archer range? Am I blind? Why is it showing like it's not available? I guess it's a overlay bug. It's showing like you can't click it, but there's no other archer range researching it. Okay, yeah, it's a bug. Okay, so he doesn't have a scholar, but it's gonna be done soon. Vortex is putting a lot of pressure, and there's a lot of food here, so this is gonna be a make or break for both of them. Like, see, now Vortex is putting Poppy Paw in an all-in position where he has to come here to defend. So that's how the game works at a high level. He has to defend this. Doesn't matter if he has less units or more units or whatever units he has to fight. If he doesn't fight, he's either gonna lose all these villagers or he has to run all the way around, which is a lost game anyway. This is a very scrappy game. A very, very scrappy game right now. Fucking love that. There's a lot of spearmen. 8 spearmen and 2 lancers. Ooh, it's very, very close, actually. More lancers are coming. This is like down to the wire type thing. Look, the villagers are running. There's 2 spearmen chasing. Gets the charge off. This game is really close. And he hasn't even attempted to get a relic yet. Poppy Paw, that is. I would have probably... Again, it's easy to say when you're spectating, but if he pulled 10 scholars here for healing, this would have been such a better fight for him. But like I said, there's so much happening that it's hard to do all these things at the same time. But yeah. Also, the relics. Vortex is now taking the relics, by the way. Which, yeah, should not normally happen. And he does break this, and he's forcing the villagers to run around. Uh-oh. He's gonna lose all the villagers there? Why don't you see a lot of elephants? I think in high-level games, I think here elephants would have been much better than lancers. But both Vortex and Poppy Paw are not really the players to open up elephants in that situation. Because I would have 100% in this game opened immediately elephants when I aged up. But they prefer to have more mobile units. He's losing so many villagers, actually. Holy shit. 30 villagers killed. Now, is Poppy Paw gonna go for a counterattack? Oh, okay, he is. That's a lot of idle already. Wait, where are you going, brother? Okay, he's gonna re-rally. He's not making crossbows, which is a bit weird. He's kind of... His brain's stuck on making archers, but he really needs to make crossbows at this point. He's making a lot more spearmen, and he's just gonna counter push. This game is so close right now. Oh, he's gonna go for... So this is... So sometimes people ask me, when does Delhi make a keep? This kind of game is a very good game to make a keep, and it's a game where you're like, okay, I'm definitely behind. I need to delay this game as much as possible, and it's like an oh shit type of keep. Ah! Oh my god, that was actually close. What the hell? These lancers are trading pretty well. Poppy Paw just has like no units. Like 26 units, 15 are scholars. Where do you even put a keep? Oh god, he's just gonna, yeah, okay, he's just gonna run it and hope. Oh my lord, that's a lot of idle. I mean, okay, it's not idle, he just finished this, but Vortex is running out of food soon, whereas Poppy Paw has 2 deer. I don't know if there's a 3rd deer here somewhere too, and the full berry patch, and a little bit here. But Vortex also has the boar on this side, so that's nice. These should definitely go back and get healed. And relics are now 2-2. That keep should be done in time. Should be. Keyword. Okay, so now this is kind of, we're entering a stage. Look at this, 0 food per minute, by the way. He's not producing villagers. He needs to buy food to produce villagers. Yeah, he buys food, produces villagers, and he needs to get this immediately. And potentially go for, like, more stone, or now go into full berries and continue unit production immediately in order to catch up, because now this place is secure, but you kind of lost the map control, right? Like these berries with 27 villagers in them are gonna get vacuumed really fast. That's a brave engagement right there. He has a lot less units, but he's got the scholars. Look at the scholars fucking... Holy shit, they're healing fast. There's the village fortresses coming in. And he's got enough archers to where he can pick up these spearmen one by one. The lancer goes down. But Vortex probably just gonna run away. Ooh, I don't like that wall. I feel like the wall here, protecting Sacred Site and the boar, would be so much more value. He should know that boar is there, no? Yeah, he knows the boar is there. And so now this is the weak point for China, okay? So China's OP, we all know that. But, and he moved from Sacred Site. But this is the, if China has a weak point, it's right here, and it's when food is expiring. Now, I know it's like every civ's weak point is when food is expiring, but for China, I feel like it's very noticeably bad compared to some of the other civs. So he needs to do a farm transition. So he needs a lot of villagers. He needs like 8 on boar to keep producing villagers in some units. And then he needs like everything else on wood and do a farm transition. Or if you're a Vortex, you don't do a farm transition and you just make rams and you go for it. I don't know about this. Uh-oh, the Lancers are we gonna see a repeat of earlier? And by the way, this Sacred Site and this Sacred Site have been captured for so long. I feel like too long. 4 rams. He's definitely going for it. But there is 1 elephant. And you might think, well, 1 elephant is not a lot, but... Oh, this is the... We're literally in the same situation as earlier. He's forcing a reaction, but the Lancer's already back. No. Okay, I thought he's sending villagers across the map. I was like, no. Okay. So he's not sending villagers across the map. He's gonna come back and defend. And... Oh, God. Is he gonna... Oh, God. Oh, God, I know what's happening. He is going to keep drop with rams. He's gonna make more rams. He's gonna keep making rams. He's gonna keep drop, probably, I would keep drop here or here. And he's just gonna go for it. He might even pull the villagers. That's the only reason Vortex would mine stone. Vortex would not make a second TC here. I don't believe it. Oh, God. The elephants are coming in. Oh, God, he's getting raided on the boar, which doesn't really matter. Like, everything that matters is right here, and there's 19 scholars right now. 19! The Elephantos are going back, the scholars are healing. This one's step stuck. Dude, the elephants are crushing through these lancers. That's very good positioning, by the way, on these elephants. They can still hit. And he mows him down. Holy. Okay. Pre-watched? Bro, I don't pre-watch anything. Ain't nobody got time for that. I just play against Vortex enough. If I see a Rams and I see Vortex mining stone, that's gonna be a fucking YOLO villager pool go-go. Yeah, Vortex was ahead quite a... So, it's a weird game because Vortex was ahead quite a bit in villagers, like 20, but there's a keep. So you can't really raid anymore as much, and the keep is a second TC. So he needed to make a second TC and transition to farms, but then the game goes on. And Vortex is the type of player who loves to end the game. Does anybody know why there's 3 remakes that happen in this series? They remade the first map, the second map, and the third map. Vortex crashed 3 games in a row? I feel the pain. I'm not gonna watch, because this game there was a crash at 10 minutes at the previous one, but I'm not gonna watch it to see who's ahead or behind because I don't want to get into that business. 2-0 for Puppy Paw. First game, I would say Mongol diff. Second game, I don't know if it's a Delhi diff. Like, China is definitely OP as fuck. I think it's more of a Vortex. Kinda maybe a bit too eager to end the game instead of just chill. Kind of feel like he threw that one. Not feel, but he kind of threw that one. Now, Puppy Paw is going to play Byzantine on Coastal versus Vortex's French. BC not in the tournament, so someone have to carry the Crash Curse? Yeah. Okay, oh my god. Bro, I'm pausing right here. Not only he blocks a farm here, not only he blocks a farm here, he also puts 2 houses and blocks farms there too. Isn't that usually the Spanish bro special? Yeah, it is. You know what's funny? The Spanish bros they always butcher like the HRE, Japanese, Byzantine buildings. But then when they play French or JD, they make their base really pretty. Okay, anyway. Let's see what's up. We're gonna speed up because nothing is happening right now. We did the intro for the players and all that in the first game. Okay, so this map, the stone is way further out. You don't have a starting stone. So usually pro scouting civs are played here. Or, look at that. Or you can pick a civ into, like, to counter a pro scouting civ, basically. And that's what I guess Puppy Paw did. I don't know if he considers Byzantine counter for French or not, but he's picking it, so we'll see how it goes. He has a knight. Okay, the knight is here. I was like trying to find out where it is. He's gonna go for the stone, but Puppy Paw is not going for stone at all. At least not yet. I like this tower. Protects the gold and Grand Winery. Love that. Pro scouting for French. With the wheelbarrow into survival techniques and all the upgrades. So this is pretty standard stuff right here. Nothing crazy, nothing unusual. Longbows. I always kind of wonder which one's better. Sometimes I do longbows, sometimes I do javelin throwers, but I feel like with longbows, I never feel like I'm wrong for going longbows, but sometimes I go javelin throwers and I'm like, they kind of suck. So, I don't know. But camels are way better than land shits in this matchup in Castle. But I don't know, I think longbow's better. At least for feudal. And I kind of feel like if you survive feudal as Biz, you're probably in a better position later on. Because longbow allows you to go into cataphracts after. So cataphract longbow is probably the strongest unicomp in the game that a Civ can make. So, yeah. He's actually just not going for any stone, by the way. Like, just no stone at all. That's... I don't know if I like that. I mean, I know, I don't like that. Because I feel like your eco is much slower, but maybe his whole idea is to put pressure, like, super early. He's not even trying to deny pro scouting. He's just going straight for the gold. So maybe that's the idea, to just fucking YOLO it in, go +1 range attack, +1 ranged armor, skip cisterns, and just push. I'm not really sure. Obviously, it's hard to know, right? But this gold, like these gold spawns for Vortex are awful. Like, when you play French against infantry Civ, the last thing you want is all your golds next to each other like this. This is terrible. Because if this gets denied, both of these are denied too. Sometimes you have gold like here or there, so you can go for those sneakily or make a tower. If this one gets denied, you can't mine gold, period. So that spawn is pretty atrocious. But to be fair, Papipo got the same thing on the other side. So it's kind of like a mirrored, actually, spawn in terms of golds. Actually, in terms of berries, too. It's kind of weird. He's speaking off Limitana as they move across. Now, this is the, as I like to kind of call it, the scary point. Shivs are coming out. Oi, oi, oi. How many villagers? 2? For 1 night? 2 nights, maybe? Basically 2 nights. This is kind of the scary point for French when Byzantine has 2 or 3 sets of mercenaries. So in this case, it's going to be longbows. So 15 longbows are going to be one-tapping these archers like nobody's business. And I'm assuming... Wait, kill the boar. Did he move it out of range? No, he didn't. Okay. So I'm assuming he's just going to go for it now. Question mark. Because... yeah, he can't produce longbows for a little while. He might need to go the other berry patch to produce the other ones. Oh, the knights come back. But he gets the sticks out. And again, Vortex is putting him in a really weird semi-all-in position where it's like, oh no, he's yoinking his deer too. But Vortex has enough gold, actually. He has plenty of gold. So even though he has idle time with the mining gold, he is killing villagers, which is permanent damage, and idling is just temporary. And he's not really even attempting to... like, I'm a bit surprised he's doing this instead of doing a wall here and a wall here. Because then you get this, and you block the deer too, and you get the stone in the back. Death is temporary, idle is eternal. No, the opposite. Actually, it's the opposite. So again, idling, but he can just go horseman, by the way. He doesn't really care. Like, at this point, ooh, the knight raid with 6 knights. Like, at this point, going horseman is not like, oh my god, I'm making horses. It's not as good. It's like, honestly, it's fine. You just need cavalry against this. So, this is why, by the way, top players prefer cavalry comps. Because look at this. Papipo is basically just running around right now, trying to catch these knights. And he's losing villagers, he's getting idle time. And Vortex is kind of dictating the tempo. Now, Vortex wants to merge his armies because he has 31 archers. Now, Papipo sees this. Papipo is going for the age up, or he was, because he was at age up enough resources. Look at this. These 6 knights are dragging him away while this army pushes in. And at the same time, these knights can go in the back, raid this, and cause more idle time. So, very good moves. If I'm Vortex, I'd probably go here next, or to the bottom tier. He's trying to trap these knights, but that's why he's building all these walls, but it's not really doing the trick, and it's actually... Oh god, he's losing so many villagers. Oh god, it's painful. 13 villagers down. These guys ran away. And even if he kills these, I feel like he's done enough damage at this point. To where it's like, well, does it even matter? And if you... This is one of those where it's like... Okay, he's not producing villagers, by the way. Because he doesn't have food. This is one of those where even if you age up, it's like... You're not gathering food. You're not gathering gold. You're not even gathering wood. You can't even upgrade your units when you age up. So... It's not the best situation. And Vortex is still on tier. And he's getting... Let's see if he's gonna get the rest of them. Yeah, he's gonna try to get this deer over here. He's making making aqueducts right now. He's gonna be on what, 3 cisterns? But look at this army difference. Now, if Papipo could upgrade his units immediately, he stands a fighting chance here. But he literally cannot upgrade anything. He can upgrade mercenaries. They're cheap, yeah. He can upgrade that. But even that is going to take so long. Guildhall is coming in. Vortex ain't even... Wow, look at this. The old Vortex would have babooned in straight away there. 100%. 100% he would have babooned in there and potentially thrown the game. But the new Vortex says, No. I age up too. Because he knows he killed a shit ton of villagers. So all he needs to do is also age up. Ooh. Also age up and just upgrade your shit and then go. Wow, look at him. We'd love to see +2 range attack. There it is. Yeah. Dude, if this was walled, this would be a disaster. If this was walled, that's like a game-ending type of disaster, potentially. Maybe not game-ending, but giving Papipo a chance, because the villager count is a disaster right now. 3 farms. Oof. It's a rough one, isn't it? Oh god, he's gonna... Oh, his army gets caught outside of his base. And he's gonna have to move through this tiny choke. There's too many archers. This is how, like, when you reach this amount of archers as French or JD against Biz, it's very hard for Biz to do anything. IMO. And he's just gonna tap out. That's why you have to go Cataphracts at this point. But he can't go Cataphracts because his eco is so bad. Because of all the losses and everything that's been happening. He can't, but he wants to. I actually think, like I always said this. I said this when I was watching one of the games earlier today. But I feel like French is better than Biz if you don't take massive amounts of damage as French early on. Papipo versus Vortex on Holy Island. So Papipo is leading 2-1, and we see Knights Templar, which is the most OP water civ in the game by far, versus Vortex playing Ayubid. I have seen Ayubid a handful of times here, and every time I've seen Ayubid, it's just like some kind of cheese. That's how you play Ayubid on these types of maps. And this guy is up to no good. You see this guy right here? You see this guy? Oh, wow. Look at that. You see what he just did there? He saw the scout, and he's trying to dodge the scout. He's going to do the super duper fast age up, right? Wait, what is happening? Wait, he should be aging up already, no? I feel like he's messing it up. Right? Like, I'm assuming he's gonna go for this. I mean, it's fine. He gets it. Drop off? Force drop off? Force drop off? Okay, so yeah, this is not like an unusual build. This is, I'm not gonna say standard for Ayubid. You don't usually see Ayubid on this map, but we've seen Ayubid do this on some of the other maps where they do these types of builds and cheeses. So the question is, has Puppy Paw ever played against this? Right? It's not that if he has ever seen it. He has definitely seen it on other maps, but has he played KT versus Ayubid on Holy Island? And that's a bit of a question mark. Because this is a type of like a, kind of like a, I mean, I don't know if you want to call it cheese or like aggro opening, that if you don't really know exactly how to deal with it, it can snowball pretty fast. And I feel like the best way to deal with this is probably to, at this point, not another fishing ship, get another dock right now, and then go for a fast age up. I think this is a mistake. I think you need to make another dock. Because basically what happens is next, okay? Look at the sheep. Yeah, he's killing all the sheep, but it's whatever. He doesn't care about that. So, the reason fourth fishing ship is pointless is because he can just kill it because you can already garrison 3. And this is the big mistake. You see this? This dock should have been done. Okay? But it's not because he went for the fishing ship. So this is a very big mistake. Now, why do you need a second dock? Because Vortex is about to make a Springald ship. So when you age up as Knights Templar, you're going to be able to make one ship. And then after that, Vortex is going to make a demo ship. So you're always going to be a ship behind. But if you have 2 docks and you save up enough wood, which he does have now, he just has only 1 dock, you can make a Springald ship and an Archer ship at the same time, or Springald ship and like a demo ship at the same time, or whatever. So that's actually a big oversight and a big mistake, I think, to make. Look at this. The next should be demo. Yeah, look at that. Look at that build, by the way. Clean right there, boy. Clean. And he's doing this off of 1 dock. Now, I like this. I like this. He just goes around and makes a dock. So this is about to be a weird game. This is about to turn into a weird-ass game. So what needs to happen right now, Vortex needs to land a demo on the Springald ship that he knows is coming. And Puppy Paw needs to get the fishing ships out and repair. Yeah, he basically needs to keep it full HP and then repair as demo hits. Oh, he can't hit yet. He can't hit yet. Now, maybe? Yeah, see? That was a perfect timing. You cannot hit when it's full HP because otherwise he's going to start repairing it. So he needed to wait until Springald ship hits it twice and then he can hit with the demo ship. And now this is a Monka TOS. Now this is a disaster. But, let's not forget, he does have 3 fishing ships and KT is broken on water. So, I'm not even joking or exaggerating when I say this. If this was any other Civ in the game, any other Civ, the game is over. 100%. There's literally, it's Jover. But because we're playing KT, it's never over. It's never over, boys. Is he gonna try another dock here? Probably should, because he has a lot of wood. Should make another dock. Or maybe he's trying to repair ships. KT is disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. He's not making another dock, which... He has so much wood. Make a dock! Or even a dock on his side, maybe, to start fishing. And he's gonna go for pilgrims, which is kind of like you're putting pressure on your opponent by having pilgrims, so he has to respond. Now, this is a rough one, but he has fishing ships to repair. He needs to kill the demo ship, and then he needs to kill the archer ship. Oh my god, the archer ship gets sniped immediately. That's bad. That's bad right there, boy. That's... Okay, that's bad. That's bad. He's got too much... Okay, he's making a horseman right now. Horseman coming in here would be really, really good. Springled ship on this side. Is he even aware, by the way? I don't think he is, right? I don't... Because we can see, but I don't... I feel like he doesn't know that this is here. But this dock is almost dead, so, you know. We're gonna see maybe Chandelier Knights coming in. Dude, Vortex is just, like, he hasn't lost any ships yet. I mean, to be fair to Papipo, it's not like Papipo is playing, you know, like, microing wrong. It's just like he has way less units. Okay, this maybe. Oh! Oof, that could have been a lot worse. He should maybe repair this a little bit. Horseman comes in. Chandelier Knight. None. He's making a horse. He's gonna try to kill this. I don't know if he's gonna kill it in time. No? I think it's gonna pop out, no? Oh my god! Okay, it does not. That was close. So he checks the water to see if Vortex is in water, sees he is not. Now he's making Chandelier Knights. Chandelier Confetti. And the thing about Vortex is, like, let's look at the economy right now. Look at this. So, Vortex has traded way better, right? Way better. And he's killed 2 workers, which I'm assuming are the fishing ships. And he is down in income. A little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, now it equalized, but that's because of the idle time, I think. Yeah, that's because of the idle time. Oh my god, he's making so many. Holy shit. Bro, Vortex got no clue. Oh, that's funny as hell. Vortex has no idea that this is happening. Look at this. Oh no. Look, he's making... Okay, he sees this, and he's making a demo, but he was making fishing ships. And he was, like, building more docks to boom, and he was building buildings on land to push the land. Like, he did not know that Papipo has shit on the other side. Uh-oh. Oof. Okay. Sneaks through. Oh, Papipo is making fishing ships, which is kind of wild. That's really wild to me. The fact that he's making fishing ships instead of just making military ships to try to retake the control. He's trying to be, like, kind of greedy. But I don't know if he needs to be greedy. But again, the game is really weird. So it might be one of those where it's like, he doesn't have a lot of experience in these kinds of games. So he's just going with it, you know, in the moment. And now it's weird because bottom side is red, and then top side is red, and right side is green, and left side is green. Wow. Obeyo. Okay. Let's see what happens. This is a very unique game, by the way. I've seen a lot of games on Holy Island. I have played a lot of games on Holy Island. I gotta say, I haven't seen a game like this yet. That's like the dock places are literally just reversed. Like it's Holy Island, but with the dock places reversed. And now both players are kind of fishing, but they're also kind of not. Now Vortex has way more on water. 4 sprinkle ships versus 2. He's got a demo. No, double demo. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong sides. Okay, 4 versus 3 now. I was like, how does he have 1 demo? I see 2 demos here. I feel like I should almost switch him up like this. Because we're going to be looking at water probably more than not. One thing that I'm confused about is... Can Ibid build rams easy and then kill the docks? He can, yeah. That would be the go-to move. But that's what I'm saying. This game is so weird that both players might just be like... You know, if this was the meta, like if this was a normal thing to happen, then yes, you do that, because that's a very good logical move. But because this is such a weird game, it might be just the case that both players are like stuck in playing in the moment on the fly. I would even go as far as say it would be worth for Poppy Pop to go for siege engineering and just kill the docks as well. But Vortex can make rams without even research. Like 1 ram can kill these docks. And he has more land military. Look, he's making a ram here. I really wonder if you knew about these docks, but I feel like you gotta assume, right? Unless he thinks right now he's really far ahead and he's in a really good spot. Like I said, it's one of those things where your brain is not braining, where it's like he's either not considering the fact that he could be fishing here, or he just is not considering the fact to ram that side. Because yeah, there's no reason not to ram that side. You 100% ram. 100 million, 1,000 billion %. That is the right move, the right play. Okay, now I'm looking at land, so now it's reversed again. Okay. I mean, Puppet Boy is doing some good micro. He's sniping them demo ships, but he is kind of losing on the gold. So there are fights happening at both sides. Ooh! That's a thick demo right there, boy. Hits 4 Springle ships. Holy shit. That was a good one. Fishing ships, 12 to 7. He defends on the land. But does he? You know what I mean? He defends, but does he? What a weird game. I have to speed it up, by the way, because maintenance is happening soon, and I need to make sure I'm in the last game before the maintenance happens. Because otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to spectate. Okay, Vortex is now like full committing on water, trying to, you know, trying to push through. But at this point, he should definitely know that all this is not produced from one dock, right? So he should know there's docks here. Which leads me to believe he just didn't think of making a ramp. Which is kind of funny, because it's... He should be more used to these... Yeah. It's a lot of Springle ships. Oh yeah, I forgot, man. Iobid has extra HP on their boats with the upgrade. Oh my god! Ah! Okay, that's... Where the... Dude, I didn't even see those. Holy shit, he just fucking destroyed him. I didn't even see those, I'm gonna be honest. Still making land units, still making archers, still making spearmen. Blacksmith upgrades now coming in. Dude, the fact that Katie is in the game is crazy. Oh no! A couple of villagers go down. Nerf Ivan on water. Check that way. Said no one ever. Okay, he is about to... Okay, I was gonna say he's about to send it, but he literally has 7 ships and 9 demos. I think he needs more Dude, look at the KT! Holy shit! Bro, he just lost a massive battle. Like, guys, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm not trying to take away anything from Puppy. Like, he's doing this well to come back. But, dude, if this was any other Civ, this shit's over like 10 minutes ago. This shit's over when that dock went up and when he aged up. That's fucking... Yeah, he's ahead in, population. And look, Vortex is killed 1,500 more. Holy whack-a-fucking-moly. Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude. 2.3k resources ahead. Even game. That's crazy. And by the way, I just want to say, like, Papipo has so much idle time from running these villagers left and right. Remember, first the gold villagers, then the wood villagers, then the wood villagers. And he's still, like, fighting. You know? Which is the crazy part. That's wild. Look at the worker kills. I mean, obviously he's ahead in workers now. But that is fucking wild. And now he's getting pushed on water. I don't think he can get pushed through though. Well. Nah, he's gonna get cooked now. He's losing here. He's getting cooked over here. Let's see this battle. Okay, we need to speed it up. I'm looking at the clock. We need to make sure we get into the last replay. Ooh. Oh, he's sneaking. Dude, his ships are like fucking last breath type of deal. Dude, look at this. The fact that Papipo is almost kind of like winning the water right now is fucking insane. Demo ships? Bro. Dude, he busted his army like 4 times on water. Like, he completely demolished his army on water like 4 times. Oh boy. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, he's aging up too. Arrow ship. Gets those. Love that. Get some fishing ships. Kills Chandelier Knights. Pilgrim. The most Chad pil... What? I've seen this bug posted on Reddit. Wait, did he just send Pilgrim here? It went to the water, it transported into a ship, and then it went here, and it gave him full amount of gold? Huh? Bro, is he losing water right now? Is that what you're fucking telling me? That is... Poppy Boy is nowhere close to age up. It's funny because Vortex is pushing the water, but he's got less ships. But I guess Vortex is just gonna send it on land. Yeah, he's got 2-2 because he went Master Smiths. So if he wins here, I guess the water doesn't even matter. Okay, some chandeliers. He doesn't see it. These chandeliers are kinda... They're kinda... They're kinda farming right now. Oh my god, look at this. 2k, not enough gold. Dude, the players in this game, dude, trust me, they were like shaking in this game. They were like, you're like, how does he not see it? Bro, there's like a million things happening at the same time. He's micring on water, he's trying to find the villagers, he's trying to fucking find where his units are. And the chandeliers keep farming, but not enough. And we will be moving on to game number 5 in this best of 5. All right, let's see what's happening. Poppy Paw is going to be playing as the Ottoman, and Vortex is going to be playing as Himalayans. Ooh, that's bad. That's a bad start already. Let me decipher what just happened. This map, all the sheep are here. All your sheep are here. So there's no point scouting towards your opponent because there's no sheep in between. So Vortex is blindly making a tower against Ottoman. But Poppy Paw is doing a 5-head and he went double dock. So not only he's making a tower and there's no... Oh my god, he sees the dock. Look, he sees the second dock. He doesn't even know this is a second dock. He's about to see that that's a second dock. He cancels the tower. Luckily, he didn't finish it, so that's smart. And Vortex is panic canceling, building shit. Okay, this play from Poppy Paw, I like that. Fucking love that. That's good play right there. That's called metagaming. That's called strategy. You know that thing StarCraft 2 lost like 6 years ago? Actually, like 10 years ago? That's what StarCraft 2 lacks. Strategy in video games. Where's this villager going? Don't tell me you're gonna tower rush now. Okay, I feel like this is throwing away the lead. I feel like this is throwing away the lead. I think he's gonna tower the gold. I don't like that. And he's gonna get spotted immediately. What? Okay, wait, let him cook. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, let him cook. Let him cook. This is some... Hold on, let him cook. He's gonna try to tower rush now with spearmen. Is that what's happening? That's not gonna work. He's pulling another... Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like this at all. I feel like getting an advantage like this, like the opener he had, and then doing this... I mean, if it works, obviously it's great, but if it doesn't work, I feel like you went from like a really good spot, and now you're either even or you're behind. I don't think he's gonna be behind. I mean, he has 5 fishing ships. I was like, how is he not ahead in villagers? But Ottoman fishing ships count as military, that's why. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Cancel. Oh. I mean... Okay, he's just gonna go again. We go again. I don't know, brother. Oh, he's gonna pull villagers again. Okay, maybe this... Okay, maybe it is worth. Double villager pool of 10? Maybe it is worth. I don't know. I will say, though... It's not gonna work. I will say, though... It is very ballsy to do this in Game 5, by the way. Very, very ballsy to do this in Game 5. Especially after he had the fishing opening. Like, I feel like he cooked there. He went with the assumption of, well, he's probably gonna tower, so I'm not gonna spear rush, and in return, I'm just gonna go double dock. And Vortex fell for it. Right? Because you kind of have to go blind tower against Ottoman, especially. And then, you know... White twin with fishing ships? I mean, food is king at the pro level. Food is... You need that shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was super in at the start. Now I'm like, I don't think the game is over, but I feel like now Vortex has so much free time. Look at this. He is double producing moves right now. Okay, well, he can't. Oh my god, he can actually. He had so much gold saved up. He's double producing moves, and he's gonna go for the second. Ooh, I like that. I like that. He's gonna block. I don't know if you guys know, but this is a block. He can't build this until the scout moves. Okay. Sipahi. Archer range. Okay. Archer range. He didn't even see Donzo's. Oh, but he didn't see the stable either. Yeah, if he saw the stable, I feel like you go double stable here. Vortex scouts and sees. Yeah, Puppy Paw did not scout the stable. Okay, he's... By the way, the military count is deceiving. Again, 6 of the military count is fishing ships. Fishing ships for Ottoman count as military for like 3 years now. And they haven't fixed it, so... Yeah. Now he sees the Sipahi. Now he sees the sofa, sorry, not Sipahi. Okay, what's the plan now? Oh, -1? Okay, what's the plan now? Is he doubling down on Sipahi or is he gonna make Spearmen? Find out! Or is he gonna go Castle? So, okay, he's gonna double down on Sipahi. I kinda like that, I'm gonna be honest. Like, make some Spearmen maybe from this and send it back to defend. But I like the doubling down on Sipahi. They're broken as fuck. Triple! Okay, at this point, I feel you either go military schools, because you know Malian is cow booming, right? So you either have to go military schools or more fishing boats, or you're just all-inning. Remember that Anotan game where he just went, like against Lucifron, I think? Yeah, against Lucifron in same matchup, actually. Where he just went Masipahi and then it just didn't work. I feel like this is kind of what's happening. Oh god, don't lose the imams. Oh god, don't lose the villagers. Eesh, -1. Okay, not bad. Wait, he killed 2 workers? Oh yeah, he killed 1 worker building the tower, I remember. Who's favored in this matchup normally? I don't know. It used to be very Ottoman favored. And I kind of feel like it still is. I think if Ottoman goes 2TC and Malian goes Cowboom, I feel like the game's better for Ottoman. Because military school scaling, but I don't actually know. Like, I've seen a lot of games recently in this tournament specifically where players are just kind of like Ottoman's just massing Sipahi and Malian players just sitting in his base and just fucking making cows. Yeah, I don't think Vortex saw the extra stables, by the way, because if he did see extra stables, he would immediately... Oh my god, he's making another archer range. He would immediately throw down, like, double barracks. Yeah, I don't think he knows. Okay, the scout is going out, though. Sofa's better? I'm pretty sure Sofa's lose to Sipahi. Because you will have more Sipahi. And then you activate Fortitude, and that shit kills everything. Okay, he baits the units up. Why is my FPS low? What's happening? Okay. Is he reacting to this? Did he see? He didn't see the main army. He's about to see it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Bro, why is my FPS like 4.5? What is happening? Maybe maintenance is bugging me out. Oh! Dude, he's butchering him! Holy shit, he just butchered him. Is this... How's this... Is this just game over? Why is it... Garrison! Dude, Sipahi are so disgusting. Okay, the sofas come back. Yeah, the maintenance went live. Maybe that's why my game is like derping out. Imams are dead. I don't even know where they died. Every game I watch of Ottoman, Imams die, and I've never seen them die. Okay. Now, he does have 18 cows, which is, I mean... That's like... That's 2, 4... 6, 8... That's like 10 villagers worth of food. So it's like 41 versus 43. And now look at this triple barracks. I told you didn't know about the stables. You didn't realize it's the massive Sipahi thing. And now he knows. And now he's going triple, not stables. Or he didn't know it's triple stables, he's going triple barracks. That's what I'm trying to yap. See, now as Ottoman, I feel like you age up. No? Like the moment you see Donzo... But do you age up or do you just commit? I don't know. I feel like you just age up. Like you kill this is dead for sure. And you have enough Sipahi to keep fighting here. But you don't all in. Because now you're all inning into like literal blind, like not blind counter, but literal counter to your stuff. You're just all inning into it. Age up and make S True. Yeah, he could have aged up so easily here. Holy. And then he can even upgrade these Sipahi. Like, now this is turning into, like, well, he is ahead in villagers, but have in mind, he's ahead, or, sorry, these cows are worth 10 villagers, okay? Let's say 10 villagers. So it's 44 versus 48. There's no military schools, and Malian gets gold income past it. So Malian is technically pretty much even right now, or maybe slightly ahead. That's just how the Civ works, right? Now, if Ottoman had military schools this whole time, that's different. But, watch this. Right? Watch this. Uh-oh, he's going for... Hold on. Don't, keep watching, but hold up. Okay. Sipahi are running it down. Ooh, good micro from Papi Boy is pulling back the Sipahi. On the other side, it's a distraction. He grabs a couple of villagers. The other villagers are running for their life. I don't even know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. Destruction Mali is better for Mali? I mean, yeah, that's the thing. And by the way, when he ages up, all these cows, or if he ages up, all these cows are going to give even more food. So it's like he gets even boost in villagers, right? That's why I don't like that he kept making units. Like, when you do damage, you gotta know when it's good enough to transition. Like, sometimes you can go for a kill, but I don't think... If Vortex kept making Sofa Archer, you can go for a kill. The moment he saw Donzos, I think he should have just called it there. He should have just transitioned to Castle and military schools. I would have done both, I think. But again, this is game 5. So have that in mind. This is game 5. This is also loser's bracket, right? So whoever loses this game is eliminated. Like that, you're out of the tournament, brother. What is Vortex spending his gold on? He just spent it on wheelbarrow and sofas. He's been making sofas the entire time. Oi, 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 more workers killed. Dude, these couple of sofas that did the raid did so much work. Holy shit, he equalizes workers killed. And now, Papi Paw is actually behind. Actually, he's actually behind. Oh, dude, this game was... This game is wild. And Vortex is holding on. He's not only holding on, his army is better. Do I need to remind you that these fishing boats count as army? So he has 6 less army, so it's 38 versus 41. Dude, if he aged up, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know? Imam, Anatolian Hills, military campus. I mean, is he gonna go Janissaries and send it? I mean, he is putting a lot on gold, which looks like an age up, but I feel like... Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Make the game weird like that Delhi China one. Make it super weird. Oh, he should have waited a little bit longer. He activates... Oh, he didn't activate the fortitude, actually. Okay, he sees the army. I would have... I don't know if going for cows is a better call here. I'm not actually sure. This is actually a very similar situation to the Delhi game. Very, very, very similar. Sofa goes down. Okay. Another sofa. No. Not quite. Villagers over here on damn deer. Ay, ay, ay. 61 versus 48. Actually 42 because of the fishing ships. The Sipahi are coming back. Gets the little sandwich right there. He's not... Oh, he activated fortitude. It's on cooldown, but not for all of them. But the Donzos are coming in and... Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. He's gonna go for Janissary Company, I think. Because what else do you go now? I mean, you're fucking all in as hell. You can't be more all in than this. You might as well go all the way. But is Vortex now throwing? Hold the phone. Okay. Yeah, Janissaries. That's fucking wild. Is Vortex not throwing? Bro, he sees Janissaries, he's like, He needs to save these, by the way. Like, he cannot lose these to archers. These will fuck up the feudal sofas so bad. Oh my god. Wait. No, stop. By the way, I love how this barracks hasn't been killed at all. Bro, stop. Don't tell me. Wait, I have to speed this up. Dude, it's 11? I've been streaming almost 6 hours? Jesus. This was a good series, though. Whoever wins is a good series. Okay, are we counter-throwing now? Because he's going real deep, bro. Are we... Is that just a throw? Oh my god, he just lost so much Sipahi. Am I crazy to think he kind of had it there? And then he didn't have it there? When he lost all the Sipahi? He just lost like 10, 15 Sipahi. Does he see this? Oof. Look at those Janissaries. A tier, by the way. Check that out. Yeah, this is a back and forth throw. Guys, normally these guys wouldn't do these kinds of moves. I guarantee you this is because it's game 5. By the way, it's 23 minutes and they're still in feudal. It's game 5 and it's literally elimination game. Like, their adrenaline is pumping right now. You know what I mean? Their heart rate is through the roof. They're shaking. You start to misclick. You're shitting your pants a little bit. Not me, though. I don't do that. But some players probably do. Oi, oi, oi. Wow. No, not me. Not me. No, not me. Are you still here? You said you're going off? Yeah, I kind of lied. Well, I didn't lie. I thought maintenance was earlier. But, yeah. Wow. Age up at identical time. Literal cinema. By the way, if I'm Vortex and I win this, I go, holy shit, I came back. If I'm Puppy Paw and I win this, I go, Jesus Christ, I almost threw that. So if Vortex loses, I feel like the mental fortitude buff is on Vortex's side. You know what I mean? Like, not the Sipahi fortitude, but the mental fortitude is definitely on Vortex's side. Because he knows this should have been a loss already. And the fact that he's still in the game, he's probably like, okay, let's fucking keep going. Let's just keep going. And I think Poppy Boy's probably in this situation was more like, oh shit, like, am I really gonna, you know, is this really happening right now? Okay, what does he go for? That's the question. What are we seeing from military schools? Next Vizier point, what are we going for? Do we go grade, do we triple down, quadruple down and go grade bombard? He is going mangonels, so no Pringles. Is he gonna keep producing Sipahi from military schools? He is. Why is he not making the best knights in the game? You know what I mean? Guys, I'm just goofing a little bit, stop. Okay, Sipahi upgrade is coming in. These units are all veteran units already. Archer upgrade is coming in, but is it too late? +1 attack? Bro, he needs like fucking... I don't know what he needs. He needs time for the upgrades to complete. Oh yeah, he running, boy. Oh my god, he gets flanked! Oh, they're step stuck in a washing machine. And the washing machine, there's a lot of donzos and archers and sofas. How did a sofa fit into a washing machine, you ask? It's late, man. I'm sorry. It's late, guys. I'm usually not this funny. You know what I mean? The archers, they don't have poison arrows, you know. That mech that, oh, gets targeted. No, it does not. Almost gets targeted, but not quite. The veteran upgrade is about to complete. The Sipahi one completes, but he has no Sipahi. The veteran one for archers completes. He still has some archers. And he taps out. That was the best series of the tournament that I've seen so far. Like, a lot of good games, and that last one was a lot of back and forth. So I'm going to show you guys the bracket. So this is the final bracket. So Canadian bros both falling down 3-2, reverse swept by Vortex, and then Wham was also leading, by the way, 2-1. And if you haven't watched the Altai game, watch it because it's pretty funny. I watched this one live. So next weekend, we are going to have lower bracket semis, best of 5, lower bracket final, best of 7, and then I guess only grand finals on Sunday. And I am pleased to say that I will be casting these live. Not on EGC, I'm going to cast it on my own stream, but that's going to be it for me, everybody. I want to thank you so much for watching today, whether you're watching in the video form or live. Have a great night, great morning, or great afternoon, day, whatever it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video and another stream. One last thing before I go. Remember, on Thursday, we're